And we are live, and I just found out that during the last negotiations that the guys had with Neil Pickup, apparently Ryan is going to be pulling Bogdan Stoica, who is obviously one of my co-nationals. He is a great Romanian champion, and that's something that I wanted to talk about, because I guess probably out there on the whole world scene, he is not that well known, but my view on the match is that normally, under any default circumstance, the matchup is not even fair with respect to where Ryan Bowen normally would be, because Bogdan is really at a completely different level, and he's quite above. He's just, yeah, like I said, at a different level. Now, don't get me wrong, not only can a lot of things happen usually, and things are not always as predictable as they can be, but for example, I don't know, but I felt during the Nationals, I caught a few glimpses of Bogdan, and also he was speaking with other guys. I think there was something potentially wrong with his arms, or whatever, who knows. Something probably went on, but I just got the feeling off of just observing his body language and just hearing some things left and right. He was probably having some issues. Wasn't probably his best day. So, for example, if something similar would happen, and he would have like an old injury, and Ryan would show up at his best, peaking that day. Also, who knows what else he might be doing, because I heard he's kind of taking things up a notch with nutritionists and some specialists and whatever. So I don't know if he's showing up on the rise and Bogdan is not at his best, maybe it's going to be an interesting matchup. But obviously, I don't want Bogdan to show up with subpar, let's call it that way. So, going back to the default way, like I said, normally Bogdan and Ryan, in my humble opinion, it's not even a good pair. Probably Bogdan is at a completely different level. Don't get me wrong, it's not like Levon versus a nobody type of a gap, but still, in my opinion, the gap is quite big. I have no reason to think that Bogdan wouldn't easily win, anywhere from winning close by to winning like 6-0 or whatever. How many? I have no idea how many matches they'll be pulling, but anyway, you get my point. I think he would win dominantly. Now, again, if Ryan manages to change things up a bit in his favor, and if unfortunately Bogdan would also have things in his defavor, like not even sure at this point. I'm so tired. Is that even a word? I don't think so. Yeah. So if his going up against and I mean if his if things are working against him and against Bogdan, I mean, and things are working for Ryan, probably I think that would be a very interesting match. Potentially Ryan can win, maybe even quite dominantly from an outside perspective. But yeah, let's see. I'm actually really interested. Not interesting. I'm not interesting. I'm really quite interested to see how much Ryan will be able to progress. I wish him nothing but the best, because I'm just a sucker and a fool for incredible transformations and whatever, and people defeating the odds and whatever, especially in short times. But let's see what he can bring. Let's see where Bogdan will be. But like I said, my opinion is that they're like this, and if Ryan manages to go like this or even like this, if at the same time Bogdan is doing the same, gap is still there. But yeah, interesting nevertheless. So I'm not sure. Everyone out there probably knows about Ryan Bowen, but I guess almost nobody knows about Bogdan. But in case you do, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd be really interested. What's wrong with me today? I have no idea. I'd be really interested to hear what you think about this match. Even if you don't know Bogdan, just Google him. Just watch some YouTube clips about several of his matches or training methods. I think he's most predominantly appearing on the UK arm wrestling channel, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you can see a lot of things there, but not only. So anyway, just wrap things up. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really excited for both. Ryan I've never met in person, but obviously we all know a lot about him due to his social media presence. Bogdan, not that well known social media wise, but myself being from Romania, I know quite a lot about him compared to others, so I have a better perspective on their stance. At least that's what I think. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how the whole thing unfolds and also what you guys think. And I'll just be cutting it here because I'm looping myself in a circle here, saying the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Psycho moment is out, and myself including.